Kelly, as you think about the customized learning environment here at Harrisburg High School, how is it different from the industrial age or the traditional classroom from your perspective?
The students are more responsible for their learning. They don't have the standard schedule where they're told 50 minutes you're in math and then stop, you're done with math, move on to science, stop science, move on to English. They have a schedule that changes each day. They have lengthier periods on some days of like math. They might have just a shorter period of math today but a longer English class today. They have different sizes of groups. They have different, just all different class setup than the traditional, all different ways that they learn.
Okay, and so what are you seeing as the primary benefits, or we're perceiving as the primary benefits of this customized learning approach?
I think it is a way to teach our kids the responsibility that is going to come to them in adulthood. They are going to be, as they go into college, they are not going to be told every day what, sometimes not going to call them and say it's time to come to class right now, or we're not going to ring a bell and say it's time to move on to the next class. It's about responsibility and learning how to manage their time, manage what they have to get done, all of those things, and that's giving them the opportunity to learn that responsibility now.
So how would you describe your son's experience in terms of the customized learning environment?
He struggled in his freshman year. About the middle, I would say the beginning of the freshman year, he actually was doing really well. My question to him at one of his progress checks was, I said, what's changed? You're not a big homework doer. You're not a lover of school. And he said, well, I'm at school. I might as well just do my work while I'm there. And I thought, oh, that's like a light bulb coming on for me. It was that's awesome. You've got the chance, you've got the time, you've got the opportunity to do the work. And he hated doing homework at home. So about the middle of the year, he kind of lost a little of that excitement, but picked it back up. His sophomore year has been totally different. He's changed his focus in his extracurriculars to things that he feels a little more passionate about. So when he does come to class, he's a little more focused on those class things so that his extracurriculars can stay a big part of his life. So his sophomore year has been really, really good. He's done very well at keeping up to pace. He's getting his work done. He only has a little bit of homework that he takes home at night, and that works well for him as well. We've found a very reasonable schedule load for him that he can honestly handle.
Okay. And so what, if any, would you identify as the challenges for your son in terms of getting started in customized learning?
Having come from a background in the school, I think that too many of the parents have not ever given their kids this responsibility. And to me as a parent, I see that they're not prepared with that. They've never had to do things by themselves. They've never been responsible to get up and go somewhere on their own. They've always had somebody who's given them the instruction of what they had to do. And this is the first time they're having to do that, and that's a struggle for a lot of them. They get a little bit of freedom, and they kind of don't know what to do with it, and sometimes the choices aren't always the best. So that's I think, the biggest struggle for the kids is just to get used to not having that structure of somebody telling you where to go and what to do all the time.
So what would you tell other parents about the opportunity for their children to be involved in a customized learning environment?
My biggest positive about this program for my child, I have another child who will be coming into the program in a few years, is this is life preparation. This isn't so much about learning algebra, but learning how to learn algebra and learning how to manage the things that you have to do in your life. Manage your responsibilities, manage the time that you have to do those things, to be accountable, and also be able to take all the success on your own. That you do what you accomplish here. There's nobody who does it for you, and that's going to take you forward in life. That's going to take you through a college education. That's going to take you into a career. It's going to take you into parenthood. It's going to take you into real life, and I think that we owe them a little bit of preparation so we don't send them out into the real world completely unprepared.